Hey, what's up? My name is Tyson Brown and I want to welcome you to Tyson's Fitness Tips podcast. This is Australia's top health and fitness podcast to help you lose weight, look good with your shirt off, feel confident in your body, and finally achieve the goals you want with your health and fitness. So 5 days a week, I'm going to be giving you top information from myself and also from leading experts in the field so you know everything you need to do to get in the best shape of your life. From nutrition to mindset to workout, everything is covered in this podcast and you need to go nowhere else. So like I said, it's going to be 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, in your ears with quick actionable segments that you can implement straight away, because the most important thing is that you can put these things into play. Also, if you listen all the way to the end of the episode, you're going to get 2 special gifts that you can download upon listening to it. So make sure you listen all the way to the end to get those free gifts, okay? So let's get into the episode. What's going on? Tyson Brown here, back with another fitness episode. I know, been a while, haven't been doing it much, but I'm back on track. So today I got asked a question that I want to cover, and it's about drop sets, drop sets, trisets, single part body part splits. What's going on, guys? Tyson Brown back with another episode. Today we're going to be talking about drop sets. Do you need them? Do you need trisets? Should you be doing one body part a day? I got asked this question lately, and it was a really good question because this guy messaged me on my Facebook page and he's like, hey, I just started getting into strength training. I'm like, okay. He's like, I started getting into weights. What do you reckon about changing your routine up every single day? And I was like, what are your goals? If you're looking to just kind of get fit, get healthy, you want to lose some weight, but you don't really care that much about the gym, like regards to getting stronger or anything like that, then you can probably choose random workouts you want to do every day. Like if that's what's going to keep you coming into the gym at the end of the day, like just to come in and do something, like that's cool, man. Like do whatever you want to do for the day. Like I talk to a majority of the people who actually want to train properly, want to gain a little bit of lean muscle, want to lose some fat. Not going to get big and jacked, because you can see me, I'm not big and jacked, I'm not huge. I actually help people lose weight more than anything, right? And so if you actually enjoy going to the gym and you want to have a focused program, then changing things up all the time is not a good idea. Like you don't need to shock your body. A way you shock your body is by increasing the amount of reps you do or increasing the amount of weight you use. And it's as simple as that. Like you don't have to do any of these other far-fetched methods. You don't have to go You don't have to go to the gym every single time and look to shock the muscles by doing a different exercise program or going backwards in a program or anything like that. No. You're actually going to make the most progress by every time you come to the gym, you do the same program for about 4 to 6 weeks before you change it up, and you always look to increase either your reps or the weight on the bar. So if you did squats for 60 kilos last week, you'll do squats for 62.5 kilos this week. If you did 10 reps for 60 kilos, you could do 12 reps for 60 kilos. So you've always got the option to either increase your repetitions or increase your weight. It's as simple as that. And if you do that every time you come in the gym and you make small increments over time, you're going to see muscle gains. Like you're going to see results. You're going to see progress in the gym. You don't have to do anything else. Like you don't have to shock your muscles, because what you're trying to do over the 4 to 6 weeks of a program is to get better at that exercise. So the more you practice squat, the better you're going to get at it. The better you get at it, the stronger you get at it. You can do more reps, and when you get better at that exercise, you're able to gain more strength, which is going to lead to more muscle mass, which is going to help you with your overall gym performance. So if your goal is to actually get better in the gym, you shouldn't be changing it up, okay? Focus on the fundamental basics. You don't see them trying to give you different workout programs each single day. It doesn't work like that. I mean, you're going to have 2 or 3 programs in a week, obviously. Like, might be squat, bench, deadlift one day, deadlift, pull-ups, and let's say overhead press another day, something like that. But you shouldn't be going like, I'm going to do this Monday, I'm going to do bench press. Tuesday, I'm going to do, like, let's just say, for example, and then next Monday, it's chest day again, but instead of doing bench press, I'm going to do seated chest press. Like, don't do that shit. Pick a program, follow it for 4 to 6 weeks, and aim to either increase the amount of reps you're doing or increase the amount of strength you're gaining by increasing the weight on the bar every single week. And that is a simple way for you to make progress in the gym time after time without having to try and shock your muscles. Cool? I hope that helped. Hope it was informative. Now, what else are we going to talk about? Drop sets. a lot of people have been asking me, not a lot actually, no, I'm lying. The same guy asked me, why are you telling people not to do drop sets? Why are you telling people not to do single part body part splits a day, like as in like chest and tries, back and bis? Here's the reason. Most people are going to the gym 3 times a week if they're lucky. Maybe you might go 4. So that means if you're training 3 times a week, chest and tries, back and bis, legs and abs, that's a typical thing. What, you're going to train one thing each a week, then you're going to wait a whole nother week to train those muscles again? That is a waste of time. Your body will recover after 48 hours after a workout. So if you trained your legs on Monday, you can train them again on Wednesday. You can train them again on Friday. You can train them again on Sunday. Doing that, having more repetitive, I'm trying to think of the word now, sorry, I'm having a mind blank. When you do that, and you're able to repeatedly hit a muscle a few times a week with the rest in between, that's going to help you make more progress, okay? You don't want to just train your muscle group once a week. You are not on drugs. You are not trying to be a bodybuilder. You should not be trying to do those type of workout routines. If you do full body workout programs 3 days a week, or if you do an upper body, lower body program 4 days a week, as in like upper, lower, or you do push, pull, legs, if you can train 6 days a week, that's cool too. But if you can increase the frequency, the amount of times you hit the gym, the amount of times you train that muscle group 2 to 3 times a week, you're going to make much better progress, okay? So that's why I talk about don't do bro splits. Now the second question was, okay, then why can't I do drop sets? Is it more muscle damage better for you? Yes and no. The reason I tell people not to do drop sets is because someone who is in the first couple of years of their training is going to make better progress focusing linear periodization, like I've talked about, increasing the reps or increasing the weight and sticking to straight sets. You shouldn't be doing 60 kilos for squats for 10 reps and then dropping it down 55 kilos and then doing that and then dropping it down to 40 kilos and then doing that, because one, you're not strong enough to do drop sets that are actually going, like, you know, if you get down to like 30 kilo squats, like that's not going to do a lot for you, first of all. So you need to be strong enough to be able to actually do drop sets that are going to matter. Secondly, you're not going to be very good at a lot of movements, and doing drop sets is going to be dangerous for you. If you're doing drop sets on a bench press, like, you can drop that bar on your chest if you get fatigued, and if no one's there to help you out, well, you're going to probably rack yourself under a bench, right? So that's a big problem too. Thirdly, if you're not doing straight sets, like if you're not doing 60 for 10, 60 for 10, 60 for 10, and you're doing 60 for 10, 55 for 10, you are not doing as much volume. And if you're not doing as much volume, guess what? You're not going to see as much muscle growth, first of all, and you're not going to be able to recover as fast enough, because drop sets are very fatiguing on your body. And if you're constantly doing drop sets, doing more damage to the muscle, what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to recover fast enough. So if you were to train 3 full body days a week, or 4 days, upper, lower, or 5 or 6 days, whatever it's going to be, you're not going to be recovered enough for that next workout. Because I said a muscle can recover within 48 hours, right? But if you do, that's like if you're not smashing the muscle. That's if you're not doing things like drop sets and stuff like that. When you're doing extra volume, extra amount of damage to your muscle, it's gonna take longer to repair. And even if, like, let's say after 48 hours it's supposed to be repaired, but you are still sore and you're supposed to train that muscle group again, and next time you come in and you train that muscle group and all of a sudden you're too sore to work out, that's a big problem. If you're too sore to use the same amount of weight, that's a big problem, because now you're getting weaker and not getting stronger. And when you're getting weaker, you're not going to burn as many calories when you do the workout. You're not going to increase your strength, and you're not going to increase your muscle mass. Especially for people trying to lose fat. If you're trying to lose fat and you're getting weaker on exercises, you're actually risking losing muscle mass, which is what I'm sure you don't want, okay? And that's why I say don't worry about drop sets. I mean, look, 3-4 years down the track, do drop sets. You know, like, for the first couple of years, focus on the basic fundamental exercises: squat, deadlift, bench press, overhead press, chin-ups, bent over row, all those things. Focus on straight sets, so whether it be 5 sets of 5, 3 sets of 6, whatever it's going to be, use the same weight each time you do the exercise. The next time you come in, you either increase the weight or you increase the reps, but you can do consistent. So if you can do 60 for 10, you do 60 for 10 for all sets. You don't go 60 for 10, 55 for 10, 45 for 10, because that is not going to get you the best results, okay? Like, trust me on this one. If you want to get actual results in the gym, the gym is something you want to get better at. If you want to get better at these movements, don't risk drop sets. You're risking bad form, you're risking recovery inhibition, I would guess you would say. And the worst thing is, like, it just gets all too confusing. Like, why are you trying to make things more complicated than what they are? You've already got a life outside of work. I mean, you've already got work, then you've got to try and focus on the rest of your life, and then you're trying to focus on the gym, trying to remember what weight you were doing last time and all this stuff. Like, fuck, man, it gets really, really hard when all of a sudden you could just say, you know what, instead of doing that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to do straight sets. I'm going to record how many reps I did. I'm going to record the weight I used, and the next time I'm going to try and improve that by either increasing the weight or increasing the reps. If you can do that, I can guarantee that you will see much better progress than someone fucking around, doing different exercises each time they come in, doing drop sets, try sets, training one body part a week. I can guarantee you, if you're not on drugs, and he's not on drugs, and you're doing 2 different workouts, and you're doing the straight sets, you will see better results. It's as simple as that. Cool? Hope this video was informative. If you have any other questions, comment down below, ask. I'm always happy to help, and I'll speak to you next time. Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. So now you've listened all the way to the end. That means you get some free goodies. So what you can do is you've got 2 different options, or you can take them both. I've got an intermittent fasting cheat sheet and a high protein 20 recipe meal guide designed specifically for you in your situation. These meal plans and this intermittent fasting guide is designed to help you burn stubborn belly fat and get in the best shape of your life. So all you have to do is go to the show notes, click on the download link, and they'll get sent straight to your email address. It's as simple as that. They're completely free. They're going to help you transform your body. So go to the show notes now and download your free guides, and I'll speak to you in the next episode.